joining again and again. Welcome back. I'm glad that you are here. I'll wait for the 2nd minute mark and then I will start. So now I'll be waiting for people to join, and I appreciate you and thank you for joining. I love doing these lives. I love connecting. If you have a question, you can ask, you can write on the chat. Tell me how my audio, tell me how my visual is. Yeah, as I'm waiting for people to join. So just let's wait for those who are joining. Hello. So tell me how my audio is, how my visual. I'm starting on the 2nd minute mark. So if you're watching the replay and you want like to go to the start of the video, you can start on the 2nd minute mark. Yeah, you can start on the 2nd minute mark. I'm just waiting for you to join. Yeah. Hello everyone, my name is Mombi Figel Rachel. If you don't know me, I am a divine alignment coach and I help you come into divine alignment. I inspire and activate their souls to come to their authentic version, to experience or to manifest more abundance in all areas of their lives. And I love doing it. And I help people to do the inner work that they need, like to raise their vibration, to come to their best selves. So wait a moment. Wait a moment. Yeah, wait a moment. Okay, sorry. So welcome. Today I am going to talk about something that is really important. When I was younger, I was not thinking of happiness in life. Believe me, I was thinking of success, how to be successful, how to attain my goals, how to become successful, how to become rich. That is what I was thinking about, and that was what was important to me at that time. And now after many years, what I have come to realize, it is that happiness in life, even if you get everything in life and like you are not happy, it is like a waste of life. That is the way I see it. It is like a waste of life. And one of the most important things that happened to my life, the turning point of my second phase of life, it is when I started asking myself, if nothing never change in my life, if my relationship status don't change, if I don't have more money, if my body never change, does it mean that I will not be happy? Does that mean now I will not be happy? I started like entertaining that question. And then I realized, if I am to live, for example, 80 years, let's say I am living 80 years, already maybe by that time I was around like 35, and I was thinking that now for the rest of my life, will I stay unfulfilled in life, waiting for everything to be perfect so that I can be happy? Or should I just accept my situation and enjoy life? Because anyway, life is passing. So it would be like a waste of time, of my years if I don't become happy because I don't have this and this. That was the turning point of my life. That was now the turning point of my second phase of life. And that is the season that my spiritual awakening happened, because I realized that I can get everything in this life. But if I am not happy, what have I benefited myself? What have I benefited? I have just wasted my air, my air time. So I decided that I will be happy anyway. I don't have the money that I desire, like the amount of the money that I desire, that I envisioned that I will be having at 35. But anyway, I will be happy. I decided I will be happy anyway. I don't have this, that, and that. But anyway, I will be happy. So I started like thinking like that. And that was really a turning point. That was really a turning point. So I realized that this life, God created us to be happy. You can get whatever you want in this life, material things. But if you are not happy, you are going to live a miserable life. You are going to live a miserable life. And that is one of the things that when you start to live an authentic life, an aligned life, you are going to realize that people who are authentic, they are living a happy life. They are happy. They are happy and they are contented in life. So when you start to become authentic, when you start to live in alignment, you are going to experience happiness in life. You are going to experience content, like you are fulfilled in life. You will understand that you don't need that, you don't need that. You can have everything you want, but that is not what will bring you happiness. Your happiness is not connected to an outcome. And believe me, you can try. Probably you think that when you get this kind of a car, it is when you'll be happy. You will live the rest of your life chasing that thing. And probably you'll get it, but you will not be happy. You'll be happy maybe for 2 weeks. Then it will be like, now what? Now what? Because happiness, it is not outside. It is not attached to something. It is not attached to an outcome. You can think that if I get this kind of a relationship, I will be happy. No, no, no. Happiness is in you. If you don't have happiness in you, you can get the kind of relationship that you want and you will still be miserable. How many people do you know that they have the perfect relationship? You looking at it, but they're not happy because it is not the relationship that brings happiness. It is you who first have that happiness in you, and then you join with another happy person. Because if you are not happy yourself, the kind of person you are going to find, they are also looking for happiness in another. So you'll be two miserable people. So you think my partner did this, that is why I am angry. Because you are waiting for them to make you happy, which is not their responsibility. There is nobody's responsibility to make another happy. Happiness is you, is up to you. It is you to start looking for your own happiness. It is up to you to start becoming fulfilled on your own. You don't have to say that when I get this kind of a job, it is when I'll be fulfilled. You'll get the job, but you'll not be fulfilled because the fulfillment is not attached to a job. It is you. It is you. There are many people who have a lot of money, but you know, even you know that money will not make somebody happy. They can have the amount of money they want. It could be that, if that was true, it could be that the richest people are the happiest people. The more money you have, the more happiness you have. You know that cannot work because it is not attached to money. Happiness is in you. So you have to start desiring to come to authenticity. When you start to come to authenticity, to your higher version, to your best version, that is where you reach The vibration. Happiness is a vibration. Joy is a vibration. In fact, let me call it joy. It is a vibration. It is a vibration of the kingdom. Love, joy, peace. It is a vibration. When you start reaching those vibrations, high vibrations, you will be happy. And you will not be happy because you have a good house or you have a good car or you have a good spouse. You will be happy just you. Are you getting me? Are you getting me? So what I am saying, authentic people are happy, and they are happy. It is just their state. They are in the energy, in the vibration of happiness, of joy. Those are high vibrations. You cannot be happy because of something. You can get the money that you want. You can get the job that you want. You can get the body that you want. But it will not come with joy. It will not come with happiness. Probably you can be happy for 2 days, but then it is over, because happiness is not attached to an outcome. Happiness is not outside, and many people are chasing happiness. They are saying, if I get this, I will be happy. What you are not getting, you are not living in the present moment. If you start appreciating what you have, and that is gratitude, you will find more happiness. Appreciate what you have right now. Appreciate the house you have, the room you have. Appreciate the food you ate. Appreciate the food that you ate, the air that you are breathing. Appreciate even the internet that you have. When you start appreciating, gratitude will like raise your vibration. It will bring you to those kind of happiness, of joy. It will raise your frequency. And that is, even, grumpy people who are always complaining, it is hard for them to be happy because it is so far from that vibration. So if you are somebody who is always chasing for goals, chasing for the next thing, sit down and ask yourself, what are you chasing? Because behind that chasing of whatever you are chasing, a better job, a better body, a better what, a better partner, in that chasing, ask yourself, what do you really want? Are you thinking that if I get that partner, I will be fulfilled? What if you get the partner? Are you sure you are going to be fulfilled? Are you thinking that if I get that job, I will be happy? Are you sure when you get that job, you'll be happy? You'll not be happy. You'll still be miserable. It is you. It is not the job. Are you thinking that if you get that car, you'll be much happier? You'll not be much happier. You can buy even a whole garage of cars. But happiness, if you are not happy, you are not happy. So first of all, why do you think that Jesus will say, seek the kingdom first? The kingdom is love, joy, peace. And when these things started like being revealed to my mind, conscious mind, I was like shocked. I was like, what is this? How come I did not understand the Bible before? Jesus said, seek for the kingdom first. And then he said that somewhere else in the Bible is written, the kingdom of God is love, joy, peace. So are you supposed to seek love, joy, peace first, and then the others will come? But what do we do first? We first of all seek the things, and then we hope that the kingdom will come. You will not get love, joy, peace by getting more money, by getting a new car, by getting a new spouse, by getting a new house. You first of all find the joy, the peace in you, find the love in you, then that is what will pull the things unto you. Are you getting me? So seek first of all the joy in you, the happiness in you, the peace in you, the love in you. Then everything else will be drawn to you. That is how you become magnetic. That is how you become magnetic. You become a magnet of good things. You've become a magnet of happiness, of joy, because you are it. You magnetize what you are. That is the law of attraction. That is how literally it works. You attract what you are. You attract happiness. You attract happy people because you are happy. Just look of what you are attracting now. And that is a good way to measure like your vibration, where you are vibrating at. So what I wanted to say is that on this video of today, you can be happy, you can be contented in life. It is very, very possible. But how is that possible? It is possible when you start living in your authentic version. And living in authentic version, it is living in your truest version. It is living in your highest version. It is living in your soul blueprint, in your original way that God created you, without fear of being seen, without fear of being known, without fear, of being experienced. But sometimes and many times we don't come into that original or that raw us. Why don't we come into that raw us? Because there are many things that are covering us. The fears, the beliefs, the wounds, they are covering us. And until you start like peeling them off, then you come to your core you, your authentic you. You cannot really be happy. So you have to start working on whatever is hiding the truest version of you, the original you, the you who was created to exist. And how do you start working on that? You start working on your limiting beliefs. You start, because those beliefs are the ones that are manifesting the life that you are living. You start working on your self-concept, who you think you are, which most of the times is a lie. Who are you exactly? You start working on your mindset. You start working on all those things, and that is what I call inner work. You start working on the inner you. And when you start working on that, you expose the true you. You expose the divine you. You expose the God you, the spirit you. And that version of you is the version of you that is happiest, that is free, that is aligned to source. Like you pray and your heaven is open because you are aligned. You don't have beliefs that you are hated. You don't have beliefs that God is not hearing you. You don't have the beliefs that God is far from you. You are one. You feel the oneness. You feel that God did not create you and leave you. God is still here. That was one revelation that really changed me. God did not create you and then, ciao. No, God created you. He's still here with you. You are still one. You are still one, not only with God, but one with your brethren, one with every creation. You are still existing in the womb of God with everything. So when you start working on yourself like this intentionally, just make an intention that you want to be happy. Even don't think of many things. Just put an intention or a prayer and say that. Just put that prayer, not once. Let it be your prayer every day. Every day you wake up, say, I just want to be happy. That is my intention. I want to experience the happiness of this life. I want to experience. One thing that will happen, you start to be free, like to feel free. Your mind will start to ask, what can I do to be happy? You will see that the happiness was always in your hands. It was not anywhere else. It was not outside. It was always inside of yourself. So, what I wanted you to know is that it is your portion for you to be happy in this lifetime, not another lifetime. God did not create you like to suffer and to be sad and to experience only sadness, hurt, pain, struggle. It is your portion. In fact, it is your divine right. And for those who believe even in Jesus, he came to give us life. Which life? It is that kind of life. So if you have not have the thought of happiness, I want you to start meditating of that you can be happy and you can be fulfilled in life. You can really be fulfilled. You can have fulfillment and the joy of life. And it is your portion. Just make that your intention, that you want to be a happy person. You want to experience happiness in this life. You don't want to live your life cheated and just waste your airtime that God gave you and never to experience happiness. It is your portion, it is your divine right. Make that intention. And when you make such intentions, I tell you, those prayers are answered in the speed of light. And tell God to help you that when He starts showing you how to be happy, that you are open and receptive. That even you start recognizing that it is God talking to you. It is not just coincidence, because most of the times if you are not used like to knowing the voice of God, you'll think it is coincidence or you ignore. But because God speaks in these subtle ways, in these small ways that you can ignore, because you have a choice. That's why he speaks like that, I think, so that you can have a choice. So make it your prayer that you want to be happy and you want to be fulfilled, and let it be your intention every day. What if it is your intention every day this week? What if it is your intention every day this month? What if it is your intention every day in 3 months? Tell me by the end of the year, if only your thought and your intention and your prayer is, God, I want to be happy and fulfilled. How will it be in December? If that is your prayer, how will it be at the end of the year? If you made it your prayer and your intention that you want to be a happy person and you want to experience happiness, joy, fulfillment, how will it be at the end of the year? How can your life change? Can you see yourself living in your happiest life? Can you see how free you are? Can you see how grateful you are living that happy? Is it possible for you? What if it is possible for you? So, it is just an opinion. Put that intention that probably if there is happiness, you want to experience happiness and fulfillment and continually pursue it. Pursue that intention. Put it in your mind for 3 months, for 6 months. How can your life change? How can your life change? Can you see yourself? It is a really different life. Don't you see it? It is a different life and it is made for you. So if you have that option in this lifetime, why would you choose something else? Why would you choose something else? So I'm just asking you, choose happiness, choose fulfillment, choose joy in life. It is just a prayer you have to do. It is only an intention. Consistently, just be curious. Where will that lead you? Where will that lead you? Such a small prayer. Where will that lead you? Are you getting me? So I think I'll be ending here. Hi, Ronnie. Hi. I also say hi. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, Supergirl. So thank you for all those who joined, and I hope this inspired you to come to that higher version of you that is happy, that is fulfilled, because it is possible for you. So I hope to see you tomorrow in the live, God willing. So let me know if you want me to make a certain kind of videos. I'll be glad to, and I invite you also to join the Alignment Sanctum. You want to be part of that. You want to be part of that. So bye bye.